So what I'll present today is a small slice of an ongoing collaborative research project that looks to understand and address the issue of seasonal hunger in coffee communities by doing an integrated analysis of food sovereignty, agroecology, and livelihoods. Despite continued increase in global food production, close to 1 billion people worldwide experience hunger. That's 1 in 8 people. Alarmingly, 40% of these are small-scale farmers. Most hunger experienced worldwide is seasonal and chronic. Seasonal hunger manifests as annual periods of food scarcity ranging from 1 to 7 months in our field sites. This time of scarcity comes after the maize and bean harvest reserves are depleted and just before the next harvest. It overlaps with an annual increase in staple food prices, as well as the annual rainy season, which causes flooding, limiting physical access to food. Other factors contributing to seasonal hunger include low yields, volatile coffee prices, and impacts from climate change. These factors are exacerbated and reinforced by micro and macro structural issues such as neoliberal trade policies and race, class, and gender inequality. In order to address the issue of seasonal hunger, farmer cooperatives have partnered with NGOs, academic institutions, and coffee roasters to implement projects aimed at improving food security through agroecology. I partnered with 2 such initiatives for my doctoral research in northern Nicaragua and in the southern state of Chiapas in Mexico. Our overall research objective is to identify and analyze livelihood assets and strategies that contribute to or limit food security and food sovereignty. We did this using a transdisciplinary and participatory approach that collected quantitative and qualitative socio-ecological data. So prior to the initiation of the project in Nicaragua, a baseline study found that the average household experienced 3.5 months of food scarcity annually. The project in Nicaragua promoted 3 key strategies: community food banks, native seed banks, and home gardens. The community food banks were set up in order to stem the outflux of surplus maize and bean production by creating a local market, providing adequate storage space, and distributing it back to the local community during the months of seasonal hunger at a lower market price and with the option of bartering. Seed banks are another strategy used in an effort to promote in situ conservation of native varieties, provide better storage for seeds to reduce loss, and ensure that farmers can access local varieties that are adapted to their zone, are more resilient to climatic changes, and support diverse agroecological production practices. So we collected data again in 2013 and found that the average number of months of food scarcity had decreased. The percentage of households reporting 0 months of food insecurity went up from 2% to 16%. There are also less houses reporting 5, 6, and 7 months of food insecurity. So overall, the numbers shifted to the left, which shows a general decrease in the months of food insecurity. So I want to conclude by highlighting the important role that participatory action research played in this process. So throughout the process, all actors, farmer cooperatives, NGOs, and academic institutions were involved in the research design, implementation, and analysis, which was very challenging in many points, but also was really rewarding. So I want to share with you some of the quotes from farmers and their perceptions of the projects. We are rescuing our native foods, our native seeds, and producing what we always have produced. If there's no money, we won't doubt where our food comes from because we produced it. Food banks allow us the freedom to eat our own harvest. Thank you. Look forward to sharing.